Good day everyone. Today I'm going to share to you my magisterial lecture on my philosophical research paper. And the main topic of my paper is all about the role of subjectivity in formal logic. So I have come up with a question that does subjective judgment takes part in defining objective concepts? And as I go along with my paper, I have come up with the answer that subjective judgment can be integrated in formal logic by creating a profound comprehension about the particular concept. So, along the way, my chosen philosopher have pointed out the idea that subjective judgments enables better understanding. This John Nimier Finlay quoted in his idea that we might not only achieve a better understanding of our ethical reactions, but might also succeed in changing them into simpler and more rational forms. This quoted phrase of Johnny Mayer in his book Language, Mind and Value emphasized the idea that in order for us to understand difficult and complex statements or content, we need to break it down into simplest term, finding the simplest manner for us to better grasp the definition of that concept. So moving on, other scholars also stated and supported this idea by stating that judgment consists of transparency, consistency, and evidence-based, while also other scholars would point out that subjectivity has its root to objectivity. So the quotation of this is from the first scholar that individuals are more likely to update their beliefs and respond to new information that is consistent with their preferred beliefs. So this basically emphasizes the idea that our subjective beliefs are influenced by other subjective points of view. So basically my subjective views can be vulnerable to the opinions of others as well. So in the second quotation, that to be conscious is to have a subjective perspective of the world that plays the part of thing known of an objective content. So we have this subjective perspective, and remember that we have different subjective perspective about a particular thing, making us relative about what is really the definition. So the highlight of this is that our idea of this objective thing is breaking down into pieces, and this pieces is what we call our subjective opinions about that thing. So this subjective definition of us is basically came from this objective truth. So it is rooted from that objective truth. So all of this, I have come up with the insights that my personal experience and emotion are essential in shaping my beliefs of such things. Second, clarity in making a judgment, as well as supporting it with reason-based evidence. In order for me to make a judgment, I need to be clear and have evidence to support it. So in my third insight, that all subjective judgments are accepted, even though we have different subjective points of view, all of these are valid. So along the way, I have come up with a conclusion that integrating subjective judgments into formal logic improves understanding while maintaining objectivity. So this means that all my subjective opinions about a particular thing and all of yours subjective opinions as well, I gather them together in order for me to better grasp and define in the accurate manner on what really is the definition of this thing that I want to know and understand more. So that is all for my magisterial lecture, and hope you learned something, and that will be all. Thank you.